Well, friends, if you went to sleep early like I did last night, you missed a whole lot. I have to admit, I was pretty disappointed after hearing La La Land won the coveted Best Picture award at last night's Oscars, and I, like many of you, turned the TV off and went to bed, only to wake up to a CNN alert hours later saying Moonlight actually won. How did this big mix-up in Oscar history happen? We're going to break it all down with a live report from the red carpet, but first, you are watching the Weekly Wrap. It was a night to remember for sure, although if you were Warren Beatty or the cast and crew of La La Land, you probably would rather forget.
The Academy Award for Best Picture.
La La Land.
Thank you to the Academy. Thank you to Lionsgate. Thank you to our incredible cast and crew. There's a mistake. Moonlight, you guys won Best Picture.
Moonlight won.
Moonlight, Best Picture.
Personally, I blame Steve Harvey for this.
I opened the envelope, and it said, Emma Stone, La La Land. I wasn't trying to be funny.
Even in my dreams, this could not be true. But to hell with dreams. I'm done with it, because this is true. Oh, my goodness.
It is true, that's right. Moonlight did indeed take home the gold in what had to be the most awkward moment in live television since Steve Harvey's Miss Universe debacle. So how did this happen exactly? There's only one person to ask. Our own Shannon Lanier joins us live from Hollywood via Skype. And Shannon, I know you were on the red carpet last night. I'm sure you didn't see this one coming.
No one saw this coming. Everyone went ballistic as soon as they heard that this was a mix-up. People were live streaming it. Ava DuVernay had it on her Instagram. Everyone went crazy. And behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, everyone was talking. That was the biggest news of the night. Unfortunately, it overshadowed the moment that Moonlight did win. It was a big accomplishment for them, but everyone's talking about the mix-up, not specifically the fact that they did win.
Yeah, what a shame. So what have you heard out there? Are they actually, is anyone taking the blame for this?
Well, a lot of people are trying to figure out the biggest thing is, was it a mix-up on purpose to get ratings, or was it a genuine accident? And, Price Waterhouse basically put out a statement of apology, but, the thing is, everyone is still a little upset about the whole thing. I think the Moonlight cast is just happy that they won, but they'll never get those moments of sitting in their seat and hearing their names called and just having that emotion, that reaction, that rush, that adrenaline pump through their veins, because now it was like, wait, did we win? Did we not win? What's going on? There was a lot of confusion instead of just that moment that they would be able to appreciate and be able to enjoy it for themselves. But everyone's still talking about it. Everyone's still speculating how it could have happened, what really happened. We do know that there are always two sets of envelopes backstage, one on the left side and one on the right side, because the actors could come off from any side of the stage. And somehow they were handed the wrong envelope when Warren Beatty went out there, and him and Faye read the wrong name because they didn't have their glasses on. They both can't see very well. They did admit to that, but they couldn't see very well, so all they saw was La La Land. They actually had Emma Stone for Best Actress envelope in their hand when they went out, not the Best Picture envelope. So that's why they saw La La Land, they read it, but you saw there was a long hesitation and pause. He was like, should we read it? I don't know.
But it's not the only mistake last night. I mean, maybe they're just getting a little lazy. I'm not sure because, I mean, they've called another person dead when she's not.
Oh my gosh, I know. They used a picture of Jan Chapman, and they put her up during the ceremony in the in memoriam, actually tribute to people. They put her up over Janet Patterson's name for a costume design. And Jan's like, wait a minute, I'm not dead. They're showing my picture over Janet Patterson's name. A big mistake. This is another big mistake on the director, on the producer of this segment, on somebody that's going to be fired today.
And now talk about Denzel, because I know you were predicting that Denzel was going to win, and it looks like he got snubbed too. I'm sorry.
A little emotional about that. And actually, if you see the footage, it looked like Denzel was about to cry too. I think he was a little upset. You know, all the experts, all the people who were predicting the Oscars outcomes, they all said Denzel was going to take it, even up to just a few hours before. His ratings were above Casey Affleck's. But Casey ended up taking the award, and thank Denzel. He tried to have one of those Adele moments, like, oh, let me thank the person who didn't win, but it didn't work. You knew you shouldn't have won, Casey. Still, with 5 people of color winning Oscars tonight, it was still a big night, and the first in history that they have taken home that many awards.
And Shannon, you were lucky enough to meet a lot of those winners.
I was on the red carpet all night long. It was very exciting. Casey Affleck, I was with him after he got his Oscar. Barry Jenkins, who also won for Moonlight, got to hold and see his Oscar. Viola Davis on her way inside the Dolby Theater. I was with her, and I actually helped Octavia Spencer down after she finished her interview with Robin Roberts. And Jessica Biel and I were talking about Justin Timberlake, who I took a picture with, because we were both hoping his song from the movie Trolls would win, because my kids are big fans of that movie.
Wow, yeah, well, you'll get brownie points as a daddy when you come home this time, Shannon. Nice work.
Exactly. Thank you.
Good stuff. Well, thank you again, and get home safe. We'll see you soon. I am certain, as Shannon said, some heads are going to be spinning in Hollywood today and all week, and no doubt some jobs will be lost over this one. But who's really to blame here? PricewaterhouseCoopers is the company responsible for counting the votes and providing winner envelopes for the Oscars. Could it be someone in their camp, or a fellow actor or actress, perhaps? The conspiracy theory is just beginning. Well, the company did release a statement apologizing for the whole incident. They say they are investigating how the envelopes could have been mixed up. I wonder if we'll ever get the answer. You know, at the end of the day, it's really a shame that this mix-up is taking over the discussion that should be about how amazing and qualified all of the Oscar Award winners were this year. I mean, after last year's Oscars So White controversy, history was made this year with the number of black actors and black films to not only be nominated, but win. Camille J. joins us now with that.
The Oscars this year was not like any other, but one of the main differences this year was the diversity in nominations and now winners in film. Although there was tons of chaos, let's not let the confusion overshadow a truly historic win for Moonlight. It's now officially the first LGBT film to win an Oscar for Best Picture. And although the highly esteemed Hidden Figures did not take home any awards that night, it was nice to see them pay tribute to a real-life hero, NASA mathematician Katherine Johnson, who Taraji P. Henson did a phenomenal job playing in the film, by the way. Fences turned out to be a big win for Viola Davis. This makes Davis the first black woman to win an Emmy, Oscar, and Tony Award for acting. The last award, even though I don't think they announced this one on TV, went to the couple from the bus tour that stopped in on the Oscars. They win the Best Man Award. I mean, who could beat having Denzel Washington as your best man and marriage officiant? Hashtag relationship goals. In the end, it was quite a turnaround from last year's Oscar So White controversy. I'm glad the diversity of film is finally being recognized and honored for its work. Congrats to all the films that took home awards, but a special congratulations to all the history makers. Your work is greatly appreciated.
And so is yours, Camille. Thank you so much. I personally wanted Hidden Figures to win, but I also loved Moonlight. I just think it's good to see that everyone could find humor in all that happened last night. But I tell you what, today, no one is laughing harder than Steve Harvey, who sent a tweet to Warren Beatty offering to help him, saying, "Warren, call me, Warren Beatty. I can help you get through this." Hashtag Oscars. And you know what? I think on that note, I would like to actually make our very first ever weekly wrap prediction. Hold me to it, guys. I predict Steve Harvey will host next year's Oscars. You don't believe me? Let's wait and see. And on that note, that is all the time we have. Thank you so much for joining us. I want to hear from you. Please sound off below or visit me on Kathleen.com, and have an amazing week, everyone.